I got to say, I nominate liberals to go and fight this war because liberals have been supporting the funding for Ukraine. Whether it's coming from Canada or America, this is something that is very annoying. But specifically here in Canada, you have an abundance of liberals. I mean, even the Conservative Party, to be honest, is like, we got to send more to Ukraine. Well, to you, I say, good luck, have fun, pack your bags, go fight, because Poland, a NATO country, just got attacked by Russia with suicide drone. Can I say that? Unaliving drones. Drones that unalive themselves to blow people up from Russia just entered Poland, and they've been getting shot down by Poland Air Force. Yep, it's a real thing, and we're going to take a look at, but this is something that has been expected and slightly swept under the rug. You see, in this article here, that's only a few days old, NATO's eastern flank braces for Russia's war games. You have Russian neighbors, which is Poland, are aspiring for a nervous few days when the Kremlin holds its Zapad 2025 war games along with its ally Belarus for the first time since a full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. The drills, running September 12th to 16th, have some maneuvers taking place close to Poland, which is interesting. We must take the exercises near NATO and the EU border seriously. Both bordering countries and NATO itself are treating them in the utmost seriousness, says a Lithuania deputy defense minister. But last time I checked, it's not the 12th to the 16th. So was this just a way for Russia to get more troops on that border so they can start, causing some damage and maybe launching attacks on Poland? I don't know. But here's a Polish minister who is not pleased with the EU. Takes the flag down, unclips it, wipes his feet on it, and then burns it down. You can see here, wipes his feet and then starts the fire and burns the flag down. Oh my freaking goodness. You don't see that in Canada. I don't know what's wrong with Canada, but it's just not the same as the rest of the world. This is the real world. And the real world is that, Poland activates their air defense systems and scrambles some fighter jets after Russian drones have officially entered their airspace. Russian bombing Poland right now with Iranian-designed shaded suicide drones in a major escalation. Article 5 seems to have been automated. European fighters have been scrambled over multiple NATO countries. So it's happening now. This is, in fact, World War III. Unconfirmed reports of Russian drone incursion in Polish airspace as commercial traffic is being moved further to the west with Polish Air Force aircraft active in eastern Poland. It's really happening. Breaking, Poland has closed the airspace over their major airport, the main hub for military aid to Ukraine, after several Russian suicide drones entered the Polish airspace. According to unofficial reports, at least 2 drones have been shot down by some fighter jets. So why are we taking a look at this? What does this have to do with Canada? Well, I will get to that in just a moment. Here you go. This other clip right now proves that this is a real thing. This is actually happening. Poland is under attack by Russia.
Bit of breaking news that the Reuters news agency is quoting. They are quoting the Ukrainian Air Force in a Telegram messaging app, suggesting that Ukraine's Air Force is warning that Russian drones have entered the airspace of Poland, threatening the city of Zamosk. Drones in Poland, the message said, heading west towards the city of Zamosk. The suggestion is that this is Garan's Iranian-made drones. Some suggesting, actually, this is unconfirmed, that 5 Girans were 20 kilometers deep into Polish airspace heading for the city of Zamosk. That is reported on social media. Reuters, though, just quoting Ukrainian Air Force, suggesting that Russian drones are in Poland heading west towards the city of Zamosk. Zamosk itself is northwest of the Ukrainian city of Lviv, on the way to Warsaw. We will keep an eye on that incident, certainly.
So why does this matter to Canadians? What does this mean for Canada? Well, this is where it gets really sad, because Mark Carney, just not too long ago, had this to say about Ukraine.
We are working through with our allies in Coalition of the Willing and with Ukraine the modalities of those security guarantees on land, in the air, and the sea, and I would not exclude the presence of troops.
I would not exclude the presence of troops. Well, for everyone who voted for him, pack your bags. It's time for the draft to happen. If you want to, know how much money Canada is so far invested in this, Google says that Canada has committed nearly $22 billion in multifaceted assistance to Ukraine since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion in February 2022. This included over $12.5 billion in direct financial support and billions more in military, humanitarian, and development assistance, making it the largest per capita financial contribution among G7 nations. The funding supports Ukraine's government, military equipment, energy infrastructure, and humanitarian needs. So for all of the liberals that get sent now to Ukraine to go help Poland and other surrounding NATO countries fight Russia, well, the good news is that all of your equipment, you don't have to pack a heavy bag. In fact, you could probably just bring an empty bag, if anything at all, because all of your equipment is over there in Ukraine waiting for you, since we barely have anything left. This is it, folks. This is the start of World War III. Russia has officially attacked and entered a NATO country airspace. This is unprecedented, and it's going to be met with immediate action. Canada is going to peacock, and Mark Carney is going to say this is unjustified, blah, blah, blah. He's going to try to be a little diplomatic sissy about it. President Trump is who we really should be caring about what he has to say, because he's going to start increasing military presence around that area to put an end to it, because Poland is a part of NATO, and that's a big no-no. So all of the liberals that voted for Mark Carney, pack your bags, son. It's time for you to go to war and show us how patriotic you truly are.